Have you ever wondered if your dog has been waiting their entire life for one specific thing from you? Not treats, not toys, not longer walks. Something much deeper than that. Because the truth is, most dogs spend years trying to communicate one emotional need to their owners, and most humans completely miss it. They feed them, cuddle them, even call them family, but there are a few tiny moments dogs care about more than almost anything else. And once you understand them, your dog won't just listen to you differently, they'll look at you differently. Let's start with the one most owners accidentally get wrong every single day. 1. Your dog waits for you to truly greet them. What's the first thing you do when you walk through the front door? Most people barely notice. They toss their keys down, check their phone, maybe say, "Hey buddy," while walking past their dog. But to your dog, that moment is enormous. It might actually be the most important part of their entire day. Dogs experience time differently than humans do. They don't understand work schedules or errands. They just know one thing. You disappeared, and now you're finally back. Research on canine attachment has shown that dogs display elevated oxytocin levels when reunited with their owners after separation. That emotional spike isn't small. It's one of the strongest bonding responses dogs experience. So when your dog runs to the door, wagging uncontrollably, whining, spinning, or carrying a toy, they're not just excited, they're emotionally relieved. In their mind, their family member returned safely. And here's what most people miss. The first 30 seconds after you come home matters more to your dog than almost anything else you do all day. If you constantly ignore them or rush past them, your dog slowly learns that their biggest emotional moment means nothing to you. But when you kneel down, use a warm voice, and fully acknowledge them, something powerful happens. Their nervous system relaxes. That greeting becomes emotional security. And if you think this is deeper than most people realize, wait until number 7. Because there's one thing dogs crave from their owners more than affection itself. 2. Your dog wants you to stop rushing their walks. Have you ever noticed how your dog keeps stopping every few feet during walks? Sniffing grass, trees, flowers, poles? Most owners get impatient and tug the leash. But what if those sniffing moments are actually the entire point of the walk to your dog? Dogs experience the world through scent. Their sense of smell is unbelievably powerful. When your dog sniffs a patch of grass, they're gathering information the same way humans scroll through social media or read conversations online. Who was here? How long ago? Whether another dog was stressed, confident, nervous, or sick. All of that exists inside scent. So when you constantly rush your dog, they're not just losing exercise, they're losing mental stimulation and emotional enrichment. Studies have shown scent-focused activities actually reduce stress levels in dogs and help regulate their nervous system. Think about that for a second. The thing most owners interrupt is one of the healthiest parts of their dog's day. So every once in a while, let the walk belong to them. Slow down. Let them sniff, because to your dog, those extra few minutes feel like freedom. 3. Your dog needs you to talk to them more than you think. Do you talk to your dog throughout the day? Not commands, actual conversation. Because your dog pays attention to your voice far more deeply than most people realize. Studies on canine cognition show dogs process both the emotional tone and familiar words in human speech. That means your dog isn't just hearing noise, they're constantly reading emotion. This is why your dog instantly knows the difference between your happy voice, stressed voice, tired voice, and comforting voice. And here's something incredible. Dogs often learn routines through casual conversation. Phrases like, "Want to go outside?" or "I'll be back," become emotionally meaningful over time. So when you calmly talk to your dog during the day, they don't just feel included, they feel connected to you. And honestly, most dogs spend their whole lives hoping for exactly that feeling. 4. Your dog doesn't always want play. Sometimes they just want your presence. Have you ever been sitting quietly when your dog suddenly lays beside you without asking for anything? No toy, no barking, just quietly existing near you. A lot of owners barely notice these moments. But for dogs, this is one of the purest forms of bonding there is. In canine social groups, proximity matters. Dogs rest near the individuals they trust most. They don't always need constant interaction to feel connected. Sometimes, simply sharing space is enough. That's why your dog follows you from room to room, even when nothing interesting is happening. It's not always curiosity. Sometimes they just feel safest where. So every once in a while, stop trying to entertain your dog. Just sit beside them, read a book, watch TV, let them nap near you. Those quiet moments may mean more to your dog than anything money could buy. 5. Your dog notices when you're hurting. Have you ever had a bad day and suddenly noticed your dog acting differently around you? Maybe they stayed unusually close or rested their head on your lap. That isn't your imagination. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to changes in human behavior, scent, tone, and body language. When you're stressed or upset, your body changes chemically, and your dog notices it almost immediately. But here's the heartbreaking part. Most owners don't realize their dog is trying to comfort them. When your dog leans against you during difficult moments, they're not just seeking reassurance for themselves. Often, they're trying to give reassurance to you. So the next time your dog quietly comes over when you're struggling, don't ignore it. They noticed, and in their own way, they're trying to say, "I'm here." 6. Your dog waits all day for your full attention. How often do you pet your dog while looking at your phone, or throw a toy while thinking about something else? Dogs notice divided attention. Your dog spends their entire life studying your eyes, posture, tone, and focus. In fact, dogs are one of the few animals that naturally seek eye contact with humans as a form of bonding. That eye contact actually increases oxytocin levels in both of you. But distracted affection feels different to them. When you stop multitasking for even 1 minute and focus completely on your dog, they feel the shift instantly. Your body softens, your voice changes, your attention becomes calm and safe. And honestly, most dogs don't need hours of this. Sometimes 1 minute of fully present affection means more than an entire distracted afternoon. 7. The thing your dog has waited their whole life for is simple. They want to feel chosen, not managed, not squeezed into your schedule whenever it's convenient. Chosen. That's why the smallest intentional moments matter so much to them. Greeting them warmly, letting them sniff during walks, talking to them gently, sitting beside them when you don't have to, looking into their eyes when they check in with you. These moments tell your dog something deeper than "good dog." They tell them, "You matter to me." And honestly, that may be all your dog has been trying to hear their entire life. Because long after the toys are destroyed and the walks are forgotten, your dog will still remember one thing more than anything else: how safe they felt beside you.